Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution. Monster on the mic, I feel like hip-hop then adopted me. You pussy niggas shook, you let them turn this to a mockery. I give a fuck about their recognition. I'm trying to spit the fucking truth, somebody get the message. These politics, they overstate the obvious. They shooting like Stoyakovich, it's war on every continent. Deeper than you know, I'm what you hate if you the government. Young black with heart, I put a hex on the establishment. Niggas playing patty cake and I was trying to regulate. A lot of them I emulate, but none of them I demonstrate. Hip-hop will never need a eulogy. They give us 10%, they trying to take away gratuity. Work for what you want, I learned that shit from fucking Aubrey. And she ain't never lied, I told her this was nothing new to me. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go, I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real, she think that ain't nobody cool as me. Flying in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Akeem Olajuwon. But I guess that's what I need in life, cause I don't get no sleep at night. So I'ma just keep grinding till my people see the morning light. This may be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say
Saturday night. Woo! It's another Saturday night and we ain't got nobody. Well, not yet anyway, because Drew will be here in just a few. How we doing tonight there, Mush Puff fucking Kingdom? How we doing? Hopefully quite well. You know, I'm wearing the green, the Kevin Smith garb, who is in a little bit.
I'm here.
He's here. He's here sooner than I thought he was going to be. Hey, how you doing? I was about to tap this for a few minutes.
I'm not that lame.
You're not late at all. You're perfectly on. For a stoner, you're
I'm
really
right on
not
time.
late.
Right on time.
Like, it's incredible how on time you are for a stoner. This is, like, ridiculous. I'm impressed.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm a businessman first, then a stoner.
That's smart. That's the way you have to
So,
be
you
in
know,
this life.
you know how, like, all businessmen are always on time or early, right?
Right.
That's me. Yeah.
Military-minded, same way. If you're not 10 minutes early, you're 5 minutes late. You know, it's that type of fucking thing. You gotta be there. How you doing? I just checked in on the old Twitch stream, which admittedly I was not fucking followed. I apologize for that. I was like,
that's all good. Not a lot of people know that I stream over there, innit? I don't make it like a crazy.
You had like 200
thing,
plus people in there, bro.
Oh, that's a small stream though. That was a small stream.
That was a small stream? Jesus.
Yeah, well, I usually stream at 9 p.m., but tonight I streamed at 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm getting my first bong rip because there's not a lot. I'm exhausted. This has been a week from fucking hell, bro. Not even bad.
Yeah.
It hasn't been bad. I'm just exhausted. The weather change has been fucking nuts. We've been 45 degrees and we've been 79 degrees. It's quite the fucking temperature shift for someone with nerve damage.
That sounds like how the temperature is in the UK during all of autumn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's similar from all the Brits that I've talked to quite frequently. Sir Boy of Lard.
Oh yeah, my camera's on, innit? YouTube, this is a cigarette.
Cigarettes.
I just have to say that because it's the beginning of the stream. This is a cigarette and this is a drama stream.
That's all it is. Drama. We're just calling it the Saturday Sesh. Don't ask questions. The fewer questions you ask YouTube, the better it'll be for all of us. Right, I mean, it's been kind of calm this week on YouTube. It's been a Twitter-focused week in the world of news and everything. Cat Boomer's with the $5. How you doing?
Well, I mean, you say it's been a quiet week, but I mean, we had the True Geordie stuff, and then also the other night we had the whole Chris situation.
Oh yeah, but both of them are essentially nothing. Like the True Geordie thing is like eventually that'll be what it is. By the way, you made it sound like he was like wishing death upon the fucking the Muslims and shit. When I listened to it, I was like, how's that not a joke?
Nah, it definitely wasn't a joke. Like it was
I
like
still
a long
hate
ramble.
I still hate his fucking his apology. I thought his apology was absolutely garbage.
Oh yeah, his apology was so bad.
Jeez, it was so bad.
I mean, the fact that his apology was longer than the fucking ramble he had himself, innit? It's like, why would you do that? All you need to do is say, I'm sorry because of this.
Yeah. But he didn't. He was like, I'm sorry. It seems like you guys didn't think this was funny. And then he was like,
I'm sorry that you're upset type of deal, you know?
And he was like, well, we thought it was funny. Then he was like, well, I thought it was funny. Because he tried not to speak for like the whole thing was stupid. And I can't stand that fucking guy as it is. So
Yeah, fuck True Geordie, man.
Fuck True Geordie. Fuck him.
Fuck True Geordie,
Fuck
man.
Dead Boy in the chat says, Dave, did you see the Veterans Air Show disaster just happened to us? I did see that footage. That's fucking crazy. There's a big mid-air disaster at a fucking air show today. Huge one. Two planes just bam blowed up. Not good. I'm gonna smoke a bong so I don't have to think about such terrible things. We got MMA tonight. There's a big UFC. 2 titles will be defended. I'll be watching that later on. There's a good Saturday. I'm off for the next 2 days. I've been running the shop all week with the boss's daughter, so I've been running absolute ragged and just tired and beat up. So this is a nice, perfect opportunity to kick back, relax, and look at all the things that was throughout the whole damn week and what we got to look forward to next week. And honestly, is there anyone better to do that with than Drew motherfucking is sharing? I don't think so. So this is a great night for you guys in the chat. If you have stuff, get into the Discord. If you want to talk to me or Drew, come on in there. It's a perfect opportunity to get your calls, questions, comments, concerns, hopes, dreams, quips, quotes, likes, loves, and whatever else you got, because it's Saturday, babies. And we're going to get it going. Yeah. So what's on your mind this week, my friend? What's been crack-a-lacking for you? I'm starting with the blueberry gelato, by the way.
Oh, good choice. Good choice. 100%. Have you tried that frosted gelato yet?
Yes, I have. I've got joints rolled of each one of them that I'll be smoking throughout the stream as well.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Man,
so
I love the whole package.
I have some big plans, for the next week.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're on your way. You're going Canadian, right?
No. That's going to be the end of next month.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
This week, I haven't told it because, I like to say I don't like to tell people my plans until they're set in stone, right?
Sure.
Because otherwise they don't end up happening.
Yeah.
So I've had this issue for ages. You would think, me only being a 45-minute flight from Amsterdam, that I'd be able to make loads of sponsored content like out there with coffee shops and shit all the time, right?
Easily.
Nah,
right?
so it's illegal for coffee shops to advertise.
It's illegal for them to do what?
Illegal for them to advertise in any way.
That's stupid. Is that a new law or what's the deal?
Oh, no, it's been there for a long time. So that's why I've never been able to make content like that out there. I've had to get a third-party sponsor on and then promote them throughout doing content and stuff like that, right? But that's all finally changed, right? Because I'm very good friends with the people who have by far the best coffee shop out in Amsterdam, Family First.
Family First, I love the name. They
actually just made a resale store in Amsterdam. So selling Supreme and Hypebeast stuff and everything like that. And it's called just the Family First Concept Store. So it's legal for the Family First Concept Store to advertise in the videos. And then I can just go to Family First in general in the video.
Yeah.
So finally, there is the
smart
opening.
Loophole. Someone at night was sitting there they probably got high as fuck. They were probably smoking what if we just started another business? What if we just opened another business right next to the other business?
Well, that wasn't why they did it. They just opened the business because the guy who runs Family First, he loves clothes. He's just like me, he's always wearing Supreme and Gucci and everything like that, right? And so he just made that store as well. And it came into my head. I was like, wait, we can finally do sponsors.
Yeah, because you can bring them essentially to the exact same. I hope they don't crack down on that because that's actually very smart. And it's a good way. Because it's legitimate too, because you're into all that fucking bougie shit. Look at your head, my God.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Shit.
People would love that sponsor in general anyway.
I think it makes sense too.
So perfect.
It does. They
vibe like it because I could have done it with a loophole earlier because the plug has a restaurant out there. But why would I take a sponsor from a restaurant? That's kind of weird.
Now you can get them in now because if you get a whole group of shit. Like a spot. Could you imagine a Drew sharing event, like a block party? You get the fucking truck there and to open up.
I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about doing ticketed event where it's in Amsterdam or in Spain, and you pay £100, then you get pre-roll on arrival and fucking.
Let's do an event. Shit. I'll fucking MC that shit, dude. I'll MC it for free. I'll come there and I'll rock that fucking mother.
It's
shit.
so hard to organize. It's so.
We'll get enough people to do it for us.
Put a month aside to organize everything.
It'd be fun. I'd come to UK for that shit.
If anything, I need somebody to come to me with an offer, just a flat rate offer, and then say that's 40% of the profits or some shit, and then they just say, look, we'll organize everything. You just tell us what we need, and then it's done.
There's a lot of businesses out there, but it's about trusting the right one for that, because you get the wrong one and then it's TanaCon and you don't want that. And
yeah, people did ask me though. They said they wanted me to do a meet and greet, so I'm doing a meet and greet on Thursday in Amsterdam at Family First.
Oh wow! Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. At the Family First clothing store, conveniently located.
Oh no, we're gonna do the meet and greet at the coffee shop. For sure.
But you can't promote that though, right?
Oh yeah, I can. The meet and greet. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't think you can promote the coffee shop.
It's illegal for them to advertise, but it's not illegal for somebody else to advertise them.
Oh, okay, I got you. That's fucking.
So like,
stupid.
if they don't pay me, then it's perfectly legal for me to advertise and say whatever the fuck I want about.
No, they
them.
never paid you then. You never get.
Well, that's why it's the loophole of if the concept store pays me and I promote the concept store and then I just go to Family First like I would normally in a video anyways, then everything's above board.
Yeah.
If
you just walk out of there like wearing all different clothes, that's fine too. You know, you can get paid. Just some new swag, baby. You just gotta get that. Swag.
I am actually really hoping that, because the concept store is the one sponsoring, I'm hoping they like hook me up with either a piece or like a really nice discount on a piece. You know?
Right. You would hope. I'm hoping myself now, as I transition into this next year, that when I'm able to, because it's all about time right now. I'm trying to get this pain under control with work and all this shit, right? Once that happens, and I plan on having that nice and under control for the next couple of months here, the next step is what you're doing, man. I need to fucking figure out more ways to monetize this shit as far as sponsorship goes, events, because that's where it's at, man. And that's where there's more content in it. The events, the structure of it, the whole creation of it, that's all a journey, and that's all worth talking about.
100%. I mean, especially with the streams, bro, it's hella easy to get a sponsor for a stream. It's actually hella easy.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've had a couple back in the day, but not for a long time.
Nah. I'll get you better sponsors, man. I'll get you the proper sponsors,
man. I just want fucking weed sponsors and all that type of shit. Just you don't gotta pay me money.
You gotta start on the normal shit though. Like even I, as a weed channel, started on normal shit. Like even my first sponsors were stuff like Audible and Surfshark and shit like that. Yeah.
I did
Audible actually fucked me over so hard.
Did they?
Yeah, they sent me an email and they were like, "Hey, we'll give you $15 per sign up, even if they cancel the free trial."
That sounds like a good deal.
So I was like, bro, this was when I had like 40k subs. I was like, bro, I could make like $2.5 grand off that pretty easy if I'm thinking about it pretty right. Like the amount of people I reckon could click through and all that. And I do everything, and it says that I had it said I had hella sign ups. It said I had like 100 and something sign ups.
That's bank. And
I was like, bro, I'm making I'm making proper money for the first time in my life, because I've always been broke up until that point, right? Turns out I was going to be broke for a lot longer because, they
got fooled.
They sent me an email afterwards because they only paid me $30.
Why?
And I was like, but that's 2 signups.
Yeah, that's literally 2.
I look at my stats, yeah. I did have 2 signups in one spot. In US.
Oh.
And then they sent me an email saying, "Oh, we're really sorry. Did we not tell you that yeah, it's only for US people?"
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. But they didn't say thank you for the fucking UK signups.
I got them hella signups.
That's fuck. And you got them in pounds. You got them signups for them in pounds, not dollars.
Back when it was hella strong as well.
Hell yeah.
Dickheads, man. Fuck Audible, man. If you guys got an Audible subscription here, cancel that shit. Fuck them.
Fuck it all.
Bro, go on Pirate Bay and type in the fucking audiobook you wanted.
Well, let's not do. Wait a minute now. Let's hold on. Don't make me be a Lars Ulrich here. Oh, don't you fucking do that, you fucking assholes. I don't know if that was a Lars Ulrich or not. I was just trying to sound like a Danish twat. What's up there, Nixon Yax in the chat? Stormy out, Christina Vina, Reese the Frog, Ms. Indulgence, all you guys wonderful in the chat. Hit that like button. We're hanging out. We're smoking on some stuff. I'm about to light a joint myself, or a cigarette myself.
I don't even know if you can actually get audiobooks like that for free.
Yeah, oh God, yeah, you can. You can get everything for free.
Yeah, is there a market for that?
Dude, I was a fucking Well, I'm going to get myself arrested. I was a horrible fucking pirater, man. When I was crippled, when I was bedridden for 3 fucking years. I had to fill those times with a lot. And I was in an open room. My room, I wasn't in a bedroom. I stayed in like a living room area, so it's not like I could just jerk off all day or anything. So I had to fill my time with some shit, and I filled my time torrenting. Oh, Drew, I had everything. There are hard drives in Germany. In Germany, not here. My
virus as well. You probably had every virus known to
No, I was careful. I was clean.
Oh,
so
you probably had every keylogger, like all of his bank info.
Your boy was sick with it. You don't know. I was so sick with it. I had everything organized. I had every episode of Dragon Ball Z. I had fucking Salute Your Shorts. I had everything, man. It was amazing. It was a good day. LimeWire, all those different ones. uTorrent, LimeWire. There's so many good ones to use. I was bad. Okay, so this is a true story. This was even before I got hurt. This was in Germany. We were living on post, and we had to sign up through a unlimited data plan. This was rare in like 2006, 2007 to have an unlimited data package, but we needed it, and there was a cheap one. So we paid like €100 for unlimited, which is crazy if living in Germany. That's like a crazy amount of money to spend on fucking internet and phone shit. It's crazy, but it was unlimited. So I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. I was downloading. This guy calls after 3 months, right? He goes, sir, if I had 15 or 16 people like you, I would go bankrupt. I'm like, okay, but you don't. You just have me, right? He goes, yes, you have the most usage of all of our customers. I'm like, okay, have I broke unlimited? Because I signed up for unlimited. I don't understand why you're calling. I don't get why you're calling. He goes, sir, I have to up how much you pay per month. I go, the fuck you do, Adolf? I go, I don't know who the fuck you talking to. Oh, yeah, I couldn't believe he said that to me. I go, I got you for 2. I got you for 2 years there, Klaus.
Yeah, I'd be like, you're the ones with the contract, bitch.
Yes,
like, fuck you.
That means something in Germany, man.
Yeah,
they don't wipe
like,
their asses with them contracts.
I'll have you if you up my fucking price, bro. I'll get all your money and you will go bankrupt.
It
you
was
dickhead.
so ridiculous. I was like, ain't fucking happening, Cap. He was like, sir, you download too much. I'm like, no, I fucking don't. Unlimited's unlimited. He goes, I buy my internet from a bigger. I go, not my fucking problem. I don't care that you tried to scam and you got caught. Don't give a fuck. I go, listen, here's what you're going to do. This is what I said to him. I go, you're going to fucking, I'm going to go away in 3 months. You're not charging me the next 3 months. I'm going to get a new server, new service, new ISP. I'm moving. And I'll get off your fucking shit in 3 months. You're not charging me next 3 months. I won't say another fucking word. We'll go our separate ways. He goes, deal. Fucking didn't pay for internet the next 3 months. Went on a new ISP. When I moved, boom, it was over. But he fucking was happy to be rid of me. 150, 160 gigs a month I was downloading. That was a lot back then. That was a lot back then. Were you a bad torrenter, or did you keep yourself clean?
I mean, like San Andreas and that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to check how much internet I've used this month, because I can actually just check that by checking one thing if it loads.
I don't even I can't even begin to fathom how much internet I use a month right now.
I think the last time I checked, it was like 750 gigs in the month.
That's how much you've used?
Yeah.
Holy hell. That's crazy. Because that's nothing to me. I figure I've got to be doing terabytes. I don't download anything anymore, but with the amount of streaming I do, I got to figure I'm using terabytes a month.
Bro, I can't get the router admin to load, which is hella weird because it's obviously working fine because I'm streaming. You know? Teammaker,
my old buddy. By the way, happy Veterans Day belated to you, my friend. I saw you in there, but I want to make sure you hear from me yourself. I think my DSL in Germany was 120 euros a month. Early on, it was for me, but when I got when we moved off post, it wasn't too bad. I think we're paying like 60, 70 bucks, 70 euro. It wasn't too bad. And I was getting unlimited, like legit from like fucking T-Mobile and stuff. So it was good. But the internet sucked in my town, Drew. How's your internet over there in the UK?
I mean, if you had actual internet, like, you can get up to gigabit internet now, but
You can?
my internet it's actually faster for me to just have a mobile broadband than it is to have actual broadband.
Oh, no shit.
Like all of my streams, all my YouTube shit, everything, I do it from a SIM card.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is that pricey?
Get like 150 megabytes down and about 30 up.
That's not bad. That's actually great. I mean, maybe not fantastic down, but that's amazing up. That's great up.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it's really
That's
good.
better than my up right now. I'm like 26.
Yeah, sometimes it goes up to like 50 up.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's
pretty funny.
I'll do a test right now.
While you're streaming?
Yeah. It's good internet, bro.
It's pretty good internet. Must be.
Because it's a SIM card, like whenever you add anything else onto it, it just kind of ups what you need.
Fair dues. Fair dues. Let's take a look at the chat there. I can't wait to hear what it is. I'm going to test mine in a second too, just because I'm competitive. Can I bum a ciggy, Ed Boy? Says Mad Max. Christina Vina. I used to watch sketchy sites to watch movies. No, nobody ever does that. But you know what? We could talk about whatever scam and whatever else. The greatest, and you probably don't know this because you're a fucking Brit. Columbia House. Did you have anything like that? The Columbia House CD fucking collection. All right, check this shit out. This is 100%. Have you ever heard of this?
No.
Oh my God, Drew, you're gonna love this. So as a stoner, you love music, so I'm sure you'll love this.
My speed test, by the way, it came out as 80 down right now and 20 up.
That's not bad.
While we're doing this, while we're doing stuff, that's not too bad.
Pretty damn good. So Columbia House, and there was a couple other BMG, a couple others. They would send these catalogs to literally kids would get these fucking things in their names. Like everybody in the household would get these fucking brochures. And the deal was for 1 penny, the first were free. You get like 13 to 26 fucking CDs out of the catalog for free. And then you pay a penny and you get like an additional 12 a month for, then there's some sort of deal, whatever. Nobody ever paid a fucking thing because what people found out very quickly, Drew, is you can just write A, B, C, D, E, F, G, go and suck my big dick tree. And they'll send you shit. I probably got 400 fucking CDs sent to me. Like literally for free. And then nothing. They do start sending letters to kids, but nothing ever came to them. They lost their fucking ass. I still don't know how the fuck that worked. You got DVDs from Columbia House squanching? They still did that shit in the goddamn DVD era? That's insane. How did they have the money to pull that off? That's fucking bad. That's bad. Fucking Nixie, put your goddamn ups and downs in the chat right now. Oh, I'm impressed with some people's. Mine's 147/30, says Nixie. It sounds like we're reading fucking blood pressure. 122/159. Goddamn. 750 and up, down, and up. God damn, y'all.
That's what I need. I need gigabit internet. They were even calling me the other day like, oh, don't you want us to put broadband in and all this? And I was like, well, what speeds can you get me? And they were like, we can guarantee you 60 down and 10 up. And I'm like, well, that's literally slower than what I get off my fucking mobile Wi-Fi. Like, why would I do that?
I just burned my new carpet. I just burned my new goddamn carpet. I've officially become my mother, Drew. I just fucking burned my carpet. No, it's like, why would they ask you that? Jesus fucking Christ, that's slower than what you're doing. You can't fucking change that shit.
Which one you sparking?
This is I forgot which one it was. It is, let me see what it tastes like. It's not Cold Snap. I started smoking that one. Oh, it's Drop Cherry. Which is
shit.
Awesome,
yeah, that's different. Very different, yeah.
I want to promote where I got this shit from, honestly. I think
nah,
don't.
That's the main thing. Yeah, don't do that.
It's so
Wait,
good.
anyone from the UK in the chat, yeah, look at how mad this pack is.
What the fuck is that shit? What's the best shit you're smoking
Yazoo
on right
bottle.
now?
It's just YouTube watching. This is just a Yazoo bottle.
Yeah, it's not just a Yazoo bottle. That thing's fucking dope.
Yeah.
There's some good packagings.
It's just a Yazoo bottle.
What's the best shit you have right now?
Oh. Tough one.
Yeah, right?
You want to see why it's a tough one?
Because you probably are loaded. You probably got more weed than a fucking.
Wait.
than
We're
a
on
goddamn
Discord. Let me
gun.
join on my phone quick. Got $3.50
in the chat there. I think from Sir Borlar, Soy Boy of Lord. But I can't read anymore because it's too small. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. There's the hat change and a big puff as Drew's about to show us some cool shit.
All right, this is what we're working with right now.
Goddamn, son. That's a lot of Mylar.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Mylar. Goddamn.
Yeah.
When
so
did
it's
you
a hard
start
choice.
smoking weed?
A long time ago, when I was like 13.
Was it just a cool thing to do, or?
Like it was just one of them ones where like people just kept saying to me that I should smoke weed, and I was like,
It was peer pressure.
I should try it, and yeah, and then I actually stopped smoking bud for like a long time. I did a lot of fucking drugs when I was a kid, and I didn't really enjoy weed because I did all these other drugs, right? So it was only when I had like a medical issue come up that's when I got back into everything when I was like 16, 17.
Oh wow. I remember because I interviewed you. I know we had to talk about all that back then, but that's a lot to go through in a short period of time. But it's crazy. Me, I think I told you this before. I was never gonna get into weed. Like my whole life, I avoided it. Just not for me. 6 years ago, boy, it became very much for me. It changed my life, man. This goddamn changed my life.
I think a lot of people really don't understand how good it is for like medical use until like they need it.
Right.
You know?
And I think it's easy to dismiss too. Because you're just getting high, No, it's like when you get into it, and look, I'm not going to defend all the stuff that's going on with weed right now. There's a lot of crazy scientists that are doing some borderline sketch shit. But amazing stuff. They're taking this plant to the fucking limits and beyond. And it is incredible. I'm not trying to downplay it. I'm just saying some of this shit's starting to look kind of cracky to me is all I'm saying. It's starting to look a little cracky to me.
The main thing that I don't like about the current era is like in America, how like all the Delta 8s, HHCs, fucking THCOs have gotten popular and that. And like this, bruv, they're totally unregulated.
Yeah.
Like
it's just chemicals.
Yeah. Also, Dave, I think you need to click on my picture in the Discord because I kept coming in and out.
We'll get you bigger. We'll get you noisy and bigger. There you go. Sorry. Had you all small and shit.
But yeah, all of them, yeah, because it's unregulated. So like, do you know the way that people make them?
What the Delta 8?
The Delta 8s, the HHCs, the fucking THCOs, and all them.
I mean, right? I've heard, but tell us.
They get a CBD. And they mix it with acid for 17 hours, and then they clean it with baking powder.
That's a lot. That sounds like meth.
That's how it's made, and in that process, it turns into Delta 9 as well. So the process can't be regulated because the process is illegal. Like you can't have a process that turns into Delta 9 during the process, right? Like. It's just
is
for
there
me,
a natural solvent way to do it?
I'm good.
Yeah, fucking yeah. Jesus, I think I'm good on that too. Is there a solvent-free way to do it, or a natural solvent way, as they've tried to do with dabs and all that?
No. Like a lot of these companies, they try and claim like, oh, this Delta 8 it comes from a plant, or like they try and say it's natural derived, right? But what they mean is the CBD is natural derived, and then they fucking, do their conversion, right? Like that. When there is natural Delta 8 in bud, it's like 0.001%.
Right.
So it's not. I don't know. It's.
I think the thing they're doing here too, which is really sketch, man, is they'll take CBD and they'll sell it in the stores, but they'll fucking spray it with like terps
with like Delta 8 in it,
or worse, or like just crazy shit that'll like fucking simulate that high, but it's all chemically induced. It's kind of scary, and you gotta fucking try to dodge that shit like the plague. And I love you, Gun Cannon, but fuck you, Gun Cannon. Dave knows a lot about CBD. I swear to God, I'll stab you in the eye. I have a history.
But yes, Look, even this Rachel
Nice
person
bong
in chat said, I work for a Delta 8 company. They said correct, and then they said the flower we sell is gross.
Yep, said that making concentrate is just sketch. Now I've helped people make some concentrates. It is sketch. It's especially when
Only concentrates that are not sketch is when people make dry hash rosin. You get dry ice, you mix it with the bud, and then you squish that.
Yeah.
And then that is like, you know, it's safe, nothing can blow up, like, you know, and it's natural, it's healthy, you know, it's not, yeah, solventless. So, yeah, but there's no solventless way to make Delta 8 because the way you make Delta 8 is by mixing it with acid.
That's
Like-
I know that with a lot of the, especially in the early days of the dabbage and stuff, you make it with cutting it with butane and shit like that, which is
even that is technically like when you go to the bare bones of like BHO and stuff, like in the cleaning methods and like how BHO extraction works,
right.
you're not like converting anything in that process. You're just using it for extraction.
And it burns
and if you do
off.
it cleanly, then if you do it cleanly, like there should be no traces of butane left in the product, right? Obviously, that being said, there are a lot of sketchy setups where people will have butane left in the setup, right?
Sure, yeah.
But theoretically, you can do that in a clean, healthy way, right? But most people who would do that sort of extraction would go CO2. But then if you do CO2, you lose all the terps. So it's like, that's why everyone just goes for solventless rosin now.
Yeah. Why not just leave the weed alone?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, if you want to dab, for me personally, that's why I see, like, I've got a rosin press here, right? I don't do the dry hash rosin, but I literally just get a nug and I put it in my little press and I squish 2 hot plates together like that, and then all the oil oozes out.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. You said that cost about $2,000. You said it changed your life, right? The thing is fucking dope.
No, it cost £300.
Oh, that was only $300?
Yeah.
All right, I might have to get one.
Yeah, it's so good because when you have bud that isn't good and it's like, you know, smoke's terrible and you
just
don't even
fucking
want to smoke it, you just squish it and then you have extract and then you can dab it. And it's so much better.
Yeah, I like that. And how much do you give? Do you get a decent amount out of that?
I mean, if your bud is around 20%, then, you know, you'd aim for like 14% returns on a squish.
And you don't have to do anything else. You just squish and do a little parchment paper and that's it, or what?
As long as you got the pressure to squish it down with, you can even up the pressure with a spanner and then you can just squish.
Damn,
yeah.
Squishy. Let's see what's going on in the chat there.
nice.
Rachel, we do third-party tests for solvents and any residue. I would figure that would be in-house, or does it have to be regulated by a third party? It probably has to be regulated by a third party. Reese the Frog, Ms. Indulgence. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Wait, for what has to be regulated by a third party?
I'm just wondering the testing for solvents and any residue.
Oh, what, in the Delta 8s and that?
Yeah, wherever she works, Rachel. It's not regulated at all,
this
says
is
Rachel.
The craziest thing. So
Damn.
Rachel,
Damn.
this is the craziest thing, right? I don't know if Rachel agrees with me on this, but like everywhere I've seen, when they have test results related to like, you know, any of these products, like any of them, right? They never, like, they always have test results for the bud that the CBD came from or whatever, and then for the end product. But none of the test results seem to have anything related to the fucking acid that they use to convert it.
Yeah.
Because obviously most consumers wouldn't know that.
Well, they don't want to know it. And then Frankie farted on
surely
it.
that's the only thing you want to see on the test.
You would want to, Rachel, because it's gone. That's the theory. Do they put butane when they cut it with butane on the
Not on the
dabs?
Delta 8s. No. On the Delta 8s, it's straight up. They get straight isolated CBD. They mix it in a fucking bucket or in big, you know, huge amounts. They probably, this is what I'm saying. They quite literally use like a bathtub and fucking stick a bunch of solventless,
Christ.
you know, fucking no. They put a bunch of isolate in there. Sorry, and then
The
fucking
process
mix
gets
it around.
Oh, I got you. Rachel.
Yeah.
I misread it earlier, but she said the process gets rid of it. That's why we third party.
The process gets rid of it. But like I'm saying, if it's not on the test result, then how anyone know that, innit?
Yeah,
that's why I'm saying it's sketch. It's like that's the one thing you want to see on the test result that you've gotten rid of, you know? Like,
yeah.
Isn't that the point
well,
of the
if
test
it's clear
result?
and clean, it's gone. So I guess it's a it works out.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You should still have a test there that says it has.
Oh,
0%
sure.
in
That's
it,
why you
know?
still do it. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
But that's what I'm saying.
But it's not
that's the one-
regulated, she says,
that's the
which I
one-
find
yeah,
that
yeah.
interesting. I think it
It's
should
the one
be.
thing they conveniently leave off.
Am I crazy on that? I think it probably should be regulated. I don't know if I'm nuts on that, but I kind of
It should be, but it can't. It literally can't be, and nobody's fighting for it to be because obviously the process is illegal where it makes it into Delta 9.
Yeah.
Like, you can't regulate a process that changes something into Delta 9 when Delta 9 ain't federally legal.
What is Delta 9 for those at home?
Delta 9 is just like the normal THC that's in bud. That's
Oh, okay.
outlawed
So
in the
that
United
is the
States.
regular name of. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. I didn't know that. I'm still 6 years. I'm still a noob. Still a noob.
But that's why. So Delta 8 is like Delta 9, right? But the chemical compound is just ever so slightly different. So it's Delta 8 instead of Delta 9.
Right.
So, the way they do that is conveniently, if you get CBD, I'm not sure if it's specifically Delta 8 or if there's another one, but I know there's one where you can straight up just get sulfuric acid, and then you get CBD isolate, you mix it around for 17 hours, and then you clean it, and then you have Delta 8 because it like converts the molecules in the acid.
See, I don't know about you. I can't smoke Delta 8. I like every time I do the bud or the goddamn fucking oil. It tastes gross to me. I didn't know it was cut with that.
Not only that,
but
yeah,
let me
but
tell
I've
you,
never heard of people coming to me and saying like, oh, you know, I started smoking weed and I started getting, you know, mad headaches and I started being super sick and shit like that. But with Delta 8, I get so many comments, especially on my video where I outed like how all this shit works and that. I got so many comments from people being like, bro, I've been smoking weed for 10 years. I got the Delta 8 stuff because it's legal in my state. And like, you know, a week later, I started having heart palpitations, or some people are like 6 months later, I started fucking, you know, throwing up all the time, and like every time I'd take one hit I would suddenly throw up, you know. Not good shit.
No, it's not. And that's how I kind of was when because I got the K2 when I was in Germany back when that was the thing.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I smoked that for a little while too. Not a long time, but I did smoke a little bit of it.
I mean, when I was like a kid and I was doing hella drugs, I did a lot of those shits as well.
It's when
so
it came out. It's when it came out, and it was being marketed as like fucking synthetic weed is what it was marketed as. Yeah, non-tested synthetic weed. So soldiers were getting it like hotcakes.
So by the time I started trying some of them in my drug era, they weren't really known as that anymore. They were just known as research chemicals because people understood that they weren't anything related to weed, like in the effects at all, right? And it was kind of giving weed a bad name. And even as someone at the time who I didn't really smoke weed, I just did loads of fucking drugs. I even respected that. I was like, I won't call these synthetic weed. There's nothing like weed, isn't it?
Once I fucking learned what it was, because it was right at the beginning of it. K2 had just popped up, and I was like, that stuff's awesome. But I never. But also, I never smoked weed.
You tried it in a lucky time because the time you tried it, the chemicals weren't like crazy addicting at that point.
Yeah, and I had never tried weed before that either, so that was my first like experience.
Yeah, that'll fuck you up.
Yeah, I did not like it. I knew that. I didn't like that shit, but I was on so much morphine at the time, it didn't really matter. I was on 3 different types of chewable morphine. It's fucking great. Dissolvable.
Bro, the way the fucking synthetics went in England, right, was it got to the point where in 2013 there were literally stores on like almost every high street that just sold drugs.
Jesus.
Like, it's unreal. Like you would go in there and they'd have whole shelves just full of designer drugs in it. It's fucked.
Germany was so different. I couldn't find anything there. I got lucky that a friend of the family had a Connect. That was the only reason why I was able to get any. And
but I think the main reason why, like, we had like a spice epidemic in the UK, yeah, and the main reason for that was that it was just so much more accessible than weed.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. For I don't know how long that lasted, but over in Germany it lasted for a very short. They noosed it real quick.
Oh, in the UK it lasted about 2.5 years.
God damn, dude.
Yeah.
That shit really fucked people up too.
That's why it got so bad with the high street stuff, because the first year of it, it was just like, you know, the bong shops would have it under the counter and they would kind of like sell it to the people who they thought would take it, right? But because obviously they realized the police couldn't do shit about it, it got to the point where, yeah, just big shops would show up with, you know, all they had to write on the bags was not for consumption.
Not
and that was
for
it.
consumption.
Yeah,
in Germany, they were marketing it as potpourri.
Oh damn, yeah, that's peak. Now in England, it could be branded, it could say whatever, it could even say the compound on the back. It just had to say not for consumption.
Nah, that's fucked. And people
so fucked. It was so mad.
No, that's what's fucked up, Shay. Opioids don't touch nerve pain, really. No, they really don't. See, it's not the only thing they had me on. At one time, they had me on 3 different types of morphine: Percocet, Vicodin, gabapentin, amitriptyline. Bunch of other shit. Fucking, I was on 37 to 43 pills a day. It was insanity. It was so many pills, copious amounts of pills. And now I take 1 and 2 if I need my blood pressure. I haven't needed my blood pressure pill in a long time, and I take an allergy pill every so often, and that's it. Everything else is just weed. But I was also I don't know how I didn't die, Drew. I was 500 fucking pounds taking all that shit. Like I feel like Joey Diaz and shit. Like how the fuck did I didn't die, cocksuckers?
Mate, your veins were probably fucking completely fucked, bro. Like, I reckon if somebody took your blood, it'd probably be like the thickest blood they ever seen.
It was not easy to get to my veins back then, but I never left the house, so it didn't matter. But the funny thing is, and I'm knock on wood here, knock on fucking plywood. I'm getting test results here in a couple of days, but because I got a doctor's appointment on Monday. But the last year when I got my blood work in, it was unbelievable, dude. I was 525 pounds, yet everything came back perfect. My stomach, my liver, my kidneys, heart, everything tested wonderful. Like I was just bundled in a cocoon of fat that preserved me somehow. It was insane. The Pokemon Go did save me. It was nuts. It was quite the fucking adventure. And now it's just weeding it up. Now I need to lose the rest of this weight though. I'm down to about 215, 220. I need to get under 2. I want to get under 2 before my 40th birthday.
How tall are you?
About 5'10".
Oh, okay.
I'm not too short. I'm not as tall as I'd like to be. I've been 5'10" since I was fucking 14 years old. Pissed off. I thought I was going to be tall as shit. I was like, yeah, I'm the tallest motherfucking 14-year-old. What you want? Didn't grow another inch.
I've been 6 foot since I was about 17, and that was it. I was like, sweet. I thought I was going to be able to get to 6'3" Chad or something, but no.
You got to feel like you're at least getting a 6'2". If you're 6 foot at 17, like, come on, man, body, let's go. One more.
Yeah, I was like, come on, and then nah.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, and it's peak because I'm actually like when I got measured when I was at hospital, yeah, I'm exactly halfway between 6 foot and 6'1". So depending on who I'm talking to, I have to say different heights. Like if I'm talking to someone who's 6'1", I have to say I'm 6 foot. But if I'm talking to someone who's 6 foot, I have to say I'm 6'1". Because otherwise they'll go, no.
No, you're not. No, stand back to back. Stand back to back,
It's
bro.
so peak.
Why do people get so fucking sensitive on height? Like, they do though. Like Tommy talks about height a lot. Tommy loves to talk about height. Hey, well, how tall is he? Hey, you're taller than him. Aren't you taller than him?
You can see how tall I am by just going into Tommy's Discord and seeing me in the banner photo.
Yeah, he's tall. He's pretty tall.
Like then you get a pretty good representation of oh, okay.
Because he's a little taller than you. Then he's about 6'1". It's gonna be one of those things. No. Back to back.
No, is he?
Yeah, he's supposedly 6'1".
Look at how much taller I am than Tommy in the picture.
Wait, you're taller than Tommy? If you're taller than Tommy, you're taller than 6'1".
I swear I was taller than Tommy.
Tommy's 6'1".
6'1". Maybe he is. I'm not going to debate. I'm not one of them guys who are going to debate.
In the army, I was 5'11".
Maybe I am Chad 6'2".
This is what was fucked up. I was in the army. I was 5'11". So I lied a little. I was 5'11". I always stood a little bit on my little heels if I could get that 5'11". It was for weight purposes, but I'm 5'10". Fucking Melanie, my wife at the time, she was damn near 6 foot. She was 5'11" and 9/10. And then Tommy was taller than both of us. He was 6'1".
Nah, surely not, bro. Look at that picture and look at how much taller I am.
Somebody get me a height measurement on Tommy C. He motherfucker 6'1".
No, maybe.
You
maybe
might
we
be
were the
6'2".
same height. Maybe we were the same height and I was just slightly further forwards in the photo.
Dave is about to age backwards again, very possibly. NYT Mom says, Dave, congratulations. I was 364 pounds at my biggest and I was dying on so many meds. I'm 150 pounds now. Ooh, girl. And no meds at all. You've done amazing. You've done amazing. That's awesome. I got a little bit more to go. Do you have bingo arm like me? We could play bingo together, girl. What's up? Yeah, I got to get rid of that. I'm thinking about this now. So I never got any surgery done. I never got any lap band, gastro, none of that shit. I am considering maybe getting this fucking shit taken care of. This fucking
is it covered in your insurance, or you got to go private?
Oh, I got no insurance. I got my fucking army insurance. That's it. I got my veterans insurance, and that's it. And they don't have a shit.
Pay for it, yeah. No cap. Just go Turkey.
Go to Turkey?
Yeah.
The country?
It will be cheaper for you to fly to Turkey and then get the surgery over there.
Well, yeah, but is it safe? I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, bro. Everyone goes to Turkey for their shit.
You want me to go to Antakya? Like where should I?
It's just everything's cheaper over there. Like it's the same quality. It's just everything's cheaper. Like, bro, I know so many people who got veneers, hair transplants. Like everyone goes out there for everything.
I mean, I've been to some places, and I've lived all over the fucking world, and I will say this: the medical system is not created equal. That's all I'm fucking saying, man. I mean, look.
Like when you pay even like a third of the amount you'd pay in the US for what you need, like probably even less than that because it's the fucking US. Like probably like a fifth of what you would pay in the US for it, right? You get treated like a king. Like you'll be in like luxury villas the whole time. You'll have people around you the whole time, like making sure you're right. Like you proper on it.
Oh, who wants to go to fucking where am I going? What country?
Fucking Turkey.
Let's go to Turkey. Let's go to Kentucky, bitches. Let's go eat turkey in Turkey. Because look,
I reckon I've probably got about 4 years until I need to go Turkey for a hair transplant.
You're gonna get you're gonna get work done. Have you already had work done?
No, my hairline's just pretty bad, isn't it?
Mine's
like,
pretty
it's
bad.
Getting there.
I'd get hair done. Oh, I hope that's not a gunfight. I'd get some hair work done with you. But see, this wobble here, this skin, it's all over my fucking body. It's everywhere. It's really bad.
They can sort that.
I look like a melted candle underneath this shirt, Drew.
Yeah, they can sort that. They'll just go like, they'll stick some fucking thing in and pull loads of shit out and then fucking cut loads of shit and then stitch it up.
Key to life is stick it in, pull it out, Drew. That's just kind of how it works.
All they gotta do is get out a big pair of scissors and go snip, and then they stitch it up, innit?
No, thank you. I mean, I'm down with it, but that's how they explain
you're
it to me.
fucking drugged out your mind, fam. You'll never know what's happening.
That's
fam.
true. I've had a lot of surgeries, so this would just add into it. I'm also like I don't really want to have another surgery, but this is the one. I don't think I can do it naturally. I don't think I can get this skin to bounce back.
I think it's more because it's stretched.
Yeah, and I'm old. I'm 39. I'll be 40 in May. It's hard to get your skin to bounce back after this much time.
Not even that. I think when you stretch it, it creates the scar tissue, and it's like straight up impossible for you to do naturally. So like, don't feel bad about having to get surgery because I think you have to. Like
my arms, it's just that that's bad.
It's just one of them ones where like I don't think it would cost that much money, to be honest, in the grand scheme of things.
In the States,
and at the end of the day, like, a lot of people would feel bad for like, getting work done and shit, but like, bro, when you're in a position where you literally don't have the option, like you can't, you've already done the work yourself naturally to get to the point you are,
True. That's why I don't feel bad about it. And it's like when I go to the doctors on Monday, it is one of the things I'm going to talk to her about, because when I was in the Army, we did have one cosmetic surgery covered. Now, I've been told by VA people that thing does transfer. Now, if that's possible, I can get a fucking cosmetic out of these bitches. I'll get that bitch. I will get that bitch. Don't even think I won't. Just take it, whatever.
Is there any way that you could, like, claim that it's not cosmetic?
I don't know. I don't think so. Well, they did it to me. That's the reason why it would be justified. They did
That's
this
what
to
I'm
me.
saying.
They stuck this machine into me. They got to open me up one more time anyway. They got to take this fucking
like surely you can say, well, it's not just cosmetic, because it's something that will literally never go away for the rest of my fucking life, and you were the ones who fucking put me on the medication that caused it. So like, what the fuck? It's not cosmetic. Like, that's quality of life.
My fucking whole lower half looks like a fucking Mary Shelley novel. It is all stitched up and shit. I've had so many surgeries. My lower half is fucked. I got metal inside of my spine. My spine's all jacked up because of the metal that's in there. It's just, I'm fucked.
Yeah, well, it's not only that. It's more. They
don't even pay for my weed.
Yeah.
They don't even pay for my weed, Drusen. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's insane.
But it's really one of them ones where I really do think you can pull the quality of life card, because it is a big quality of life change. Like that's massive. Like the fact that it won't go away and they caused it, like that's, what the fuck.
No, you're right. Hopefully it'll actually work. We'll find out. I call my doctor Dr. Bay. She's the shit. She looks out for me. She's like the only one that's ever looked out for me. It's crazy. Christina Vina Drew, in the U.S., teeth and eyes are considered add-on. Yep. Everything is considered cosmetic. It's true. Hey, Juggalo with a fucking membership for 3 months. Hey, glad to catch the stream early. After a few days I've had. Well, sit back, relax. We're hanging out with the Drew Meister. We're smoking up. About to hit another bong.
Yeah.
Oh, is that just regular water, or is that THC water?
Nah, just regular water.
I guess stay hydrated.
Have you seen that there's CBD water?
Like vitamin water, but CBD water?
Yeah.
That's fucking hokum. What the fuck? Really?
It's done with like I think it's ultrasound technology. They like use this fucking ultrasound shit on the fucking like the actual molecules. It makes them smaller and then it makes it water soluble. So you have no taste. It just tastes like water and it's got CBD in it.
All right, whoever, I want to know who made this concept because I guarantee you they are a white woman. A white woman came up with this idea. I just have a feeling, we ultrasonic wave. Oh my God. And then all the women will love it. It came to me like ultrasound. We women, we go through so much. We should use ultrasound for our benefit, ladies. Take back ultrasound. Yes, bitch. Gee, a woman invented that. That's so needlessly fucking contrived. Only a woman could have invented that. Like, what the shit? We need CBD water.
The person who told me was like a 45-year-old weed scientist who like literally has a lab for weed. Like not a lab like an extracts lab. I mean like a lab like he has
like
one of those ultrasound things.
That's nuts. That's nuts. I love it. I'm all about it. Don't get me wrong, but this shit's nuts. We're doing some things. And like we're just getting past the stigma part. And we're so confident that we're already pushing mushrooms hard, fast, and loose. Mushrooms
America's going hard with that.
Crazy. Dude, they're at fucking shows. I go to the bazaars and they're in candy bars just chilling there for $15.
Even in England, yeah, like I go to some of the fucking like weed events and like there's mushrooms everywhere. And like I'm not gonna lie, I don't like mushrooms.
I've never done them. I'm terrified. I'm terrified.
I did enjoy them when I first ever tried them. I used to do small doses and it was fine. And then one time I wanted to try a bit of a high dose, and then I forgot that I bought stronger mushrooms. So then I did the higher dose and I did the stronger mushrooms, and it like fucked me up. And I have a rule in life with drugs, which is that I stop doing a drug when I have a bad experience, because otherwise I'll just end up having that experience every time, even if it's just a small amount.
It's probably a smart rule to have.
Yeah.
Probably. You don't need to push it. There's no reason to do that.
Yeah, it's just always been a rule, because like I said, when I was like a kid, I was into like a lot of different drugs and shit, and there were times when I would try and do stuff like, after I'd had the bad time, and like, even if it was like 5 times in a row, like the same thing would happen every time.
It's like, this time it's gonna be different. Come on, body.
Yeah, it's so peak. It's like, you remember how good it's been in certain bits, and then you try it, and then you just fucking end up throwing up or some shit, or feeling that shit, and then
Yeah, the reality is too, not every weed experience is perfect and wonderful and blissful either. There are do have bad weed days,
Dave, nah.
You've never had bad weed. You've never had a bad weed. You've never.
I mean, I have, but I don't anymore.
I mean, yeah.
If I have bad, like I said, if I have bad weed now, I squish it.
Oh yes, see, but you're privileged, man. I gotta smoke whatever I can.
Bro, nah, you have the connects now, man.
Now I have no excuses.
Yeah, you can have the best weed all the time.
And I plan on it. That's the thing. It will be. I'm gonna be. I have a plan. I want you. So Connecticut's about to be fully rec here, like January 1st. They're going hard with the subscription boxes. They got some real cool ones. Your man needs to get on that shit.
Subscription boxes.
Yes, man. You can get like a good amount of fucking high premium, good quality weed and accoutrements for like $125.
Fuck that. No, fuck that.
Like $125 a month to get a whole bunch of weed.
Fuck how much it costs, yeah. Like, bro, I'll tell you why you don't want to do that, yeah. Because the only weed they're gonna put in the subscription box is the shit that nobody else wants from the dispensary.
Really?
Yeah, bro. They're just gonna use it to get rid of all the shit that they don't want.
I hope that.
Like if you want to get the dank of the dank, especially when it first comes out in fucking Connecticut, yeah, like you need to be going to the store.
No, oh God, I'm gonna be going to dispensaries. Don't get me wrong, but some of those deals, like I used to watch a lot of Most Expensivest.
Maybe if there was a thing, yeah, where it said like every month we'll send you 5 individual grams, that might be good just so you can try the newest flavors.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Something like that.
But
that's what I'm looking at.
Anything other than that, it's just because what if you sign up for like, okay, you get an ounce every month, yeah, and it's like 2 grams of 14 different strains, and only one of them's good.
Yeah, no, I get the point there. I totally get the point there. But what if you hit some gold some months? What if you hit the goddamn gold? You could. And they're going to want to be competitive.
Maybe.
There have been some companies that built around this
Christmas,
for a few years.
Or like, the only time I see you hitting gold on a subscription box is like, Christmas, Halloween, 420 or something. Because then there'll be like special packs that have come out for those times, right? And you might get one of them, but...
Now, even then, you probably won't. Days of subscription boxes. I was in like the nerd blocks and all. I was in the early days of it. Them shits were fire at the beginning, Drew. They were competing with each other. Them shits had exclusives you couldn't find anywhere else. I have.
Yes, yeah, maybe you've got a
amazing
case at the beginning, like when everything
At the
first
beginning.
starts. Maybe the first 5 boxes will be pretty good.
For about I'd say for the first 2 years of that shit was fucking awesome. Like all the companies were really fire, and then they got real.
I'd say
lame real fast.
maximum a year, right? Because by a year, you're gonna start having brands that have had like the best of the best crops down by
I'm
that
not
point,
saying
and
what's
they're
going
in
to happen this time.
dispensaries already.
I'm not saying what's going to happen this time. I think you're right. It's going to be a much smaller window. I 100% agree with that because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to have to get rid of their crop. You're 100% right.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Like
how it
after
was
the
back then.
first
T-shirts and stuff.
after the first like month, I would say, like the first 2 months maybe, you already have people who'll be like, shit, we already have this much stock left of this, and everyone only bought this because it's the best one. Let's just put all these ones that nobody bought in the fucking subscription box, innit?
That was my last bowl, guys. That was the one I just smoked. Frosted gelato. Bam, 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 bam. God, my tolerance is scary. You ever have that sometimes where you're just like, man, my tolerance is stupid fucking high.
Sometimes, but then I swear, always around that time, I conveniently get sick. So then I can only have like 1 or 2 joints throughout the whole day, and like, you know, token just like 2 tokes each time, innit?
You
So
smoke
then it
you smoke
resets
through when you're
everything.
sick too? I do that. I do that
fuck yeah.
too. I don't know a
Yeah, I
lot of
have
people.
to. I mean, I have to, because otherwise I'll be anxious and sick.
I find it helps. Like every time I've had a booster shot or a fucking COVID shot, I've smoked my way through it. If I even get a little bit of a sniffle, smoke my way through it. I'm fine.
The only thing that like actually helps with a cold for me is when I do a dab when I have a cold, because then it makes me need to blow my nose and like everything flushes out.
Dab the fucking cold out of your head. I like that idea.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty killer. That's a good way to go. Well, you know what, man? We've actually sussed out an hour here. I can't. I'm pretty proud of that shit. I'm pretty proud of that shit. But I'm getting the gaming itches. I think I want to take my ass over to Twitch and do some gaming. So,
yeah.
thank you for joining me for this last. It was a lot of fucking fun. I think the chat really enjoyed a lot of the weed talk too. That was a lot of fun. Tell the kids what you got going on.
So I'm going to Amsterdam. I think I'm going on Monday. I'm not 100% sure on that. It might be Tuesday, but either way, going out there next week. Hella content to come. Yeah, get hyped. That's the main thing.
Get hyped, ladies and gentlemen. Xylee is about to be going live. Go check out the Xylee. We're gonna be back to regular content lineup on
Ready to
Tuesday.
stream before it goes live?
What's that? No, I don't think I can. I think I can set it up too. I'll set it up right. I think I could set up the channel to do it. I'll figure it out. I haven't done it myself.
Yeah.
Usually Riveter handles this for me. I have people for this sort of thing.
That's very fair.
Back to a badass lineup. We have the full lineup for the first time starting on Tuesday. We're going to have Shot from the Point Tuesday. Some combination of MattPitt, Tommy C, or possibly and more likely them both together. That's going to be fucking insane. Then Willie Mac Wednesday, Thursday Van Diorio. Still don't have a name for Bo Black's Friday. He was supposed to come on today. I forgot to check with him. But he was supposed to shift in today because I shifted him off yesterday because I felt like shit. But that was on me. Maybe I'll get him to do one tomorrow to kind of make up for it. And then, him. Then you on the Saturday. Riveter wasn't here tonight, so we didn't have stories. We didn't have our regular volleyball of doom. God, he likes to derail. I mean, he was trying to stick baby dicks in my ear all week, Drew. Every time I'd be vibing and she'd be like, hey, you want to hear about another raping story? I'm like, no. Are you sure this one's about a baby? I'm like, no. Jesus, stop sticking baby dicks in my ears. But I don't know. But he's actually off celebrating. I'm making fun of him to actually set him up for a little bit of love here because he's celebrating his birthday with his wonderful wife tonight. She took him out to dinner. So happy birthday, old man. Have a fantastic one. And you, Drew, my friend, have a fantastic one as well. I'm going to say goodnight to the Mush Puffs, and I'm going to take my ass over to Twitch, my friend.
All right, my G. Well, I will see you very, very soon.
Yes, sir. I'll see you throughout the week, I'm sure. Peace out, Joseph.
Legend, my G.
Check him out. Check him out. Throw him in the sub box. Get him in the comment section. Show his channel. Subscribe. Support. Drew's the man. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys hanging out for another fantastic show. I'm probably going to go over to Twitch, hang out, watch some UFC, smoke up some more, all that good stuff. Big love to you, Mr. Drew. Love that, Drew, man. And I think I'm just gonna hang out. I don't know. There's no guarantees what I'm doing the rest of the night because I'm tired. And once I stop doing anything, I'm gonna fucking pass right the fuck out. So hey, stick around. We're gonna listen to Real Talk Dance. And on the other side, one more bong rip. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Thank you guys for hanging out. Get your dance on. I'm gonna stand up and dance. Fucking Real Talk singing. Let's go, guys. Maybe some Fall Guys. Maybe Fall Guys. We don't Fall Guys. Want Fall Guys? Fall Guys on Twitch. Fall Guys on Twitch? Maybe Fall Guys on Twitch.
We the Pentagon the same, they trying to mold us in the pottery. But even if I die, my lyrics still a living history. You mean they treat us like we pawns and we listen cause we scared they ain't gon' beef with Genghis Khan? I'm higher than a dinosaur, she Oreo like Baltimore. I taught them what I know, that make me feel like I was Gryffindor. Get your game right, she hot, I call her sunlight. With lips like she's Brad's life, I ask her cause a crash site. But that's the way it is, I guess I play protagonist. This shit will never change, I'ma go out with her. This may be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government was scheming. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go. I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real. She think that ain't nobody cool as me. Flyer than Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Akeem Olajuwon. Yeah, da-da-da. Yeah, da-da-da. Hip-hop. I'm real talk, hip hop. I'm real talk.
Good luck, Jay Philly.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new world. You dig?
Like the goddamn show. Like the show. Like it. Like it. You wanna like it. I know you all wanna like it. You wanna like it. I wanna like it. We all wanna like it. What do I wanna hit? Which one? Drop Cherry. Drop Cherry is so good. This is, of all the stuff that I've gotten recently, this is my favorite tasting strain. That was a fun one. Different show tonight. Didn't really want to have too many topics. We had a couple stories, but nothing really. This one was more just about a couple of stoners hanging out. Am I muted? I'm not muted. Fuck you, Small. I'm muted in the Discord. I'm not muted here. I'm not muted. Is he fucking with me? You fucking with me, man? What are you, a JFA agent? But I thought that would be a fun one tonight, and just kind of a couple of stoners. The Drop Cherry, the candy was good. Candy Warhol. Candy Warhol's very good. Heavy loads. You know Dave loves the heavy. Fake, I swear to God. Fake, I swear to God. He thinks he's cute. I hate him. He knows how much that pisses me off. He knows how much I want to stab him in the face when he does that. So, this shit is so amazing to look at. I don't care if I'll get in trouble. You can't, it doesn't really, you can't see, but it's like red. It's beautiful. It's got like a red hue to it. It's so goddamn good. So good. So good. Small. Yeah, you're a fucking ass. Okay. Thank you guys for another fun one. I ran out of energy this week. I'm really sorry if that show was not maybe you used to, but I was just beat. Drew was amazing tonight. I love fucking talking to Drew. Talked to him forever. I can't believe we got an hour out of it. I was shocked. And you guys didn't call in. I was expecting callers, hoes. No callers. Shot callers. Ballers. Stallers. Come on, man. Gonna go to Twitch. I'm more interested in UFC than I am anything else. Oh, yes, they're multiplied. We got to get major rewards. Mucho rewardos. Twitch, Fall Guys, Twitch, Fall Guys. Shut up, fucking fake. I'll kill you. Good night. It's going good,